Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Aesthetically Amber TV. I'm Amber and it's story time. So, yeah, I'm about to tell you guys a funny ass story. You guys might laugh. I found it funny. So, we're gonna get right into it. So, y'all know I'm newly single or whatever, but like I still be like trying to talk to people on the low, and this happened like at the beginning of the summer, and I'm not gonna use names because I don't want people's names being out here in these streets, but I will use actual scenarios. So one night, me and my friends, we decided to go to this club in Philly, and we was chilling, vibing, whatever. The club wasn't super turned, but like it was chilling. Like we was just in there vibing. So we were like, all right, let's leave. Like this is kind of getting dry. Like we weren't really having fun anymore, so we just decided to dip. So then we're standing outside, trying to figure out what the next move is. Like if we leaving and going getting food, or are we just gonna go back to our separate places and hit the beds. So I see this person drive by in a Benz, and I'm like, that's a nice car. And the person was staring me dead in my face, and I felt really uncomfortable because y'all know how I feel about people in cars, like staring at me and stuff. It's a phobia, like shit. So person drives by, and I'm like, okay, continue talking to my friends. Then I see the same car pull up and park in the middle of the street, put the hazard lights on, and start yelling at me from a car. Now y'all know how I feel about people yelling at me from a car. Don't do that. So, yelling at me from a car, and I'm looking, this mother, he looked old. Like, first of all, ain't nobody college age unless you're, I hate to say it, white, or you selling drugs, got a Mercedes as their car. So I'm like, how old are you? That's all I kept saying. How old are you? How old are you? And then he said 25. I said, 25? You're old as hell. I'm not even 21, and you're 25. So that means when I was in middle school, you was graduated from high school. You a grown ass man. Like, you grown. My friends was like, girl, you better go over there and talk to him. He got a nice car. He look cute. So I'm like, all right, I'm bored. Might as well entertain myself with some conversation. Walk up to the car. Dude talking to me, what's up? How you doing? Blah, 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 blase, blase. And he was like, what you doing after this? Now, it's about 1 in the morning. What you mean, what am I doing after this? I'm going to bed. I was like, I'm going to go back to my school and mind my business. I'm a smart ass. If you don't know me personally, I get real smart. So I'm like, I'm going back to my room and getting in my bed and minding my business. He says, you going back to school? Oh, you went summer school? I was like, yeah, something like that. He was like, oh, what, you failed some classes? First of all, when you're trying to talk to a girl, don't insinuate that she's dumb. And if you know me, I'm definitely not dumb. But anyway, I was like, why I gotta be failing a class? Maybe I play a sport and I have to be here in the summer and take classes. Like, why are we assuming that I failed? Anyway, so he was just like, well, give me your number. Hold on. Sorry about that. A bug flew in here. So, like I was saying, he was like, well, give me your number. And I'm like, well, give me your number. Because, see, when my life work, I like to get the dude's number so then I can decide if I want to text them or not. So he gets my number. My phone is on Do Not Disturb because after a certain time of night, I turn my phone on Do Not Disturb because I don't want people hitting me up during booty call hours. So phone goes on, my phone like blinks because He calls me while I'm standing right there, and I'm like, all right, I got your number. He was like, I'm gonna hit you up later. I'm like, okay, whatever, don't care, bye. Friends hype me up, oh, okay, girl, he was cute, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, he was cute, but I'm not really, you know, it's whatever. Get back to my room. By the time I get back to my room, it's like 2:30-ish. I get a text, and it's from the dude talking about where you at. Nigga, I don't know you. Sorry for saying that, but I don't know you. I'm not telling you where I'm at. I ignored it. And then that's when I realized he had a damn Android. Now, to me, if you have an Android, I don't like that. Because it's like, I don't want to see green text messages. I want to know when you got my message. I want to know if you're ignoring me. And I want to be able to FaceTime you. Can't do none of that with a damn Android. So now I'm tight. So wake up the next morning to a text message from him again. Talking about, you know, hey, what's up? How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And it was pretty like basic general conversation, like introduction conversation. Then he goes, let me take you out to get some ice cream. I'm like, oh, okay. Now, in the past, like when I've gotten a guy's number in a party or like in any instance, I don't talk. We have to text for at least 72 hours. That's 3 days before we link, because I feel like I don't know you. I don't know you, and I don't know you. And texting like breaks down the barrier. Even if I did meet you in person, I still don't know you. Like, you could be a killer. That's why I text you for a couple days to see if I even like you, see if you can hold a conversation, because I like to talk. So if you can't hold a conversation over text, what type of conversation you gonna have in person? Probably none. So I was like, alright, whatever, we can go get ice cream. He comes and picks me up. Strike number one, this dude did not open the door. Ladies, if a guy is trying to talk to you, make him open your door. He just sat in his little car and let me open my own door. Now, I don't think that like that's a deal breaker, but for me, because he's a grown man, he's 25, he should have been opening my door. He should know better. So I'm like, alright, strike one. Get in the car, you know, it was alright. I was kind of like, you have a decent car. It don't even really look like your car though, because it doesn't like have anything in here. Sorry, another fly flew in, and yeah, okay. Anyway, if you have a car, even if it's a nice car, people can tell that it's your car because it looks like it has like something in it that would tell me, alright, this is definitely their stuff. It's not a rental. It's not like they friend car. You know, it has some character about it, so you know like this is they whip. Couldn't tell this was this dude whip. So we're riding in a car, having like dry conversation, and I do not like dry conversation. So the conversation continues, and we pull up to this water ice place, and we go in, and he's like talking like all this stuff about water ice and how this water ice is really good and it's better than Rita's. If you're from Philly or you've ever had Rita's water ice is really good. And so I've never had like any other water ice besides Rita's. So I'm like, well, and I'm from Ohio, so we don't have water ice in Ohio. So I'm like, well, Rita's is really good. Like you're putting this little water ice place on a high pedestal, and I feel like Rita's is really great, and it wouldn't have like locations in multiple cities if it wasn't great. And then he starts like being real disrespectful, and if you know me, I don't play that disrespectful it's all in your tone. Don't talk to me crazy. Like, I was really looking at him like, what's up with you? Like, why you talking to me like that? Like, I'm not used to that. So we get back in the car, and we're driving. He goes, oh, I'm going to take you by my house. I was like, for what? And he was just like, I just want to show you where I live. I'm like, for what? Like, I don't really care to know where you live. I just met you yesterday. It ain't even been 24 hours. Why you want to show me where you live? I don't care. So we're in the car and we're driving, and he's like talking about he starts talking about my phone. And I'm like, what's wrong with my phone? I have the 7. And he was just like, well, I have the Galaxy S, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't give a damn. I don't care. You have a Galaxy or the Note, or I don't remember what he said. He might have said Note. He got the Note 6S. And I'm like, and I have the iPhone 7 Plus. Like, I don't care. And so then he was just like, well, Samsung is better than iPhone, like trying to comfort me. And I'm like, it's really not that much better. And then he like tells me Samsung history and technical facts, like fun facts for a Samsung. And I'm just like, oh, I didn't know that. He was just like, yeah, well, don't talk about nothing you don't know. Straight number 2. Who are you talking to? I told y'all before, I don't like bad tones, and I don't like people talking to me like they're crazy. Only people that can talk to me like they're crazy are my parents. And they don't talk to me like that. So if my parents don't talk to me, ain't no boy gonna talk to me like that. I don't care how old you are. You're not gonna talk to me crazy. So that's strike number 2. So we pull up to this dude's house. And I'm thinking like, alright, we about to go, like, it's a park around here. Pull up, ain't no damn park. So I'm like, well, where are we gonna eat this water ice? Like, what's going on? And then he was like, well, let's go inside. I said, no. He was like, we can go to my apartment. I was like, no, I don't want to go to your apartment. That's a dub. And then he was just like, well, we could just chill in the lobby then. I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't care. And then he was just like, I don't want you trying to steal my stuff anyway. My flat screen and everything. I want PSA announcement for any guy watching my vlog. Don't nobody care that you have a flat screen. Most people have flat screens. I have a flat screen in this very room. Don't nobody care. Like, that's not nothing to be like bragging on. Like, everyone has a flat screen. So what are you bragging about that for? I don't care. And no one cares that you have a nice car. It's a great plus, but can you hold conversation? Will you treat me correctly? Like, you know, are you respectful? That's the type of stuff people care about. Yeah, looks are number 1 because that's what I see when I have a conversation with you, but your material stuff, that can all go away. And you got all this stuff, but like, what type of person are you? You got all this stuff, but what's your credit score? How much money you got in your bank account? You know, y'all worried about all this flashy shit, and y'all can't even pay a bill. You got your mom paying your cell phone bill. Sorry, completely went left field, but I just needed to address that because I'm sick of seeing all these dudes out here fake flexing. So, back to the story. We're sitting in the lobby. I send my friends my location because I'm like, if this dude try to kidnap me or some crazy shit, y'all know where I'm at and y'all need to call the cops. And so we're sitting in the lobby having dry conversation, and he tries again to get me to go to his room. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go to your nut ass apartment. No, I don't want to go. Stop asking me. So we sit in the lobby talking, and I'm texting my best friend at the time. Like, well, she's still my best friend, but I'm texting her the whole time. And I'm just like, yo, this date is dry. I'm texting my other friend. I'm like, girl, like, I don't understand why I'm here. Like, this was a waste of my time. And we're just talking about all this stuff. And we started talking about sexuality. And he asked me how many gay girls were on my team at LaSalle. And I'm like, well, we only have like 1 gay girl on the entire team. Like, everybody else is straight. And he was like, oh, well, that's crazy because when I was in school, because he went to Villanova, when he was in school, there's a whole team of gay girls at LaSalle. And I'm like, I've never heard that in my life. But, okay, whatever. And he's like, yeah, y'all know how y'all be doing in the parties, be dancing with each other. I'm like, But most of that is like because girls don't want to dance with dudes, so they dance with their friends. It's not because we're gay. So that kind of confused me. And background on him a little bit. He's from New York, and he's also Trinidadian. So the whole time he had this thick ass Trini accent along with a New York accent. So I couldn't understand nothing he was saying. So anytime he said something to me, I was saying huh, 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 huh. Like, I hate that. Like, speak damn English. I'm from Cincinnati, and we speak very clear English. Like, and I'm not ghetto, none of that. So, like, I speak very proper English. I have my ghetto tendencies where I say certain things that would be considered ghetto or slang or whatever. But if I'm going to a conversation with somebody, I'm going to speak proper English because I want you to understand what I'm saying. Like, especially when I don't really know you like that, I want you to know I'm educated and I can have a conversation. So, yeah, I was pissed. So, we started talking about sexuality still, and he was like, well, there's nothing wrong with 2 girls, but 2 guys, everything's wrong with that. Now, if you know me, you know why that would have offended me. I'm not going to get into it, but people that know me know why that would have offended me. So I'm like, well, what's wrong with 2 guys? And then he was like, everything. And I'm like, well, you're an educated college graduate, and the most you can say to me about 2 guys being together is everything is wrong with it. You should be able to go into more depth than that. Like, use your big boy words and say what the problem is. Sorry. Y'all know what happened. Anyway, so he was like, it's not that I can't elaborate, I just am not going to. And I'm like, that's very shallow. So strike number 3. So you've officially stricken out. Like, I'm ready to go, TTG, etc. So he like keeps trying to hold conversation, and I'm just like sitting there texting the entire time. When I tell you, my head was like this and I was on my phone. I wasn't even looking at him. I was looking at the door. Like, I was ready to go. And so I guess he finally figured out I was ready to go. So he's like, oh, well, where you want me to take you? Because I told him I had to go to a cookout. And he was just like, I was just like, just take me back to LaSalle. So go back to LaSalle. And the whole ride back, he's talking like big crazy stuff. And I'm just sitting there like, just get me out this car. Like, I'm ready to just get out the car. Like, it's TTG. Your number should be getting blocked by the end of the day. Message thread deleted. Like, just don't talk to me. So go inside. He hits me up later that day, but I ignored him. He hits me up like a week later. I ignore him again. So recently, like literally Friday night, Thursday night, he texts my phone on some weird stuff at like booty call hours. It was like 11. Talking about some hey big head. Why are you texting me? Like, leave me alone. You were a dub then, you're a dub now. Stop texting me. So I ignore him, and I text him the next morning to see what's going to happen, to make sure and confirm that he was just texting me for booty call hours. Text him at like 9 in the morning. He should have been up because he's a boxer and he works out every day. So I'm like, alright, you definitely was just hitting me up for some cheeks or some whatever. You was trying to hit me up to get something. So he texts me later that day. Friday. Text me later Friday, and it was like about 10 o'clock. No one was here in my house but me. And he was like, what you doing? And I was like, chilling with my team. And I'm like, what do you want? And then he was just like, on my way home, sup, you trying to chill? I was like, nah, I'm good. When I tell you, he got butt hurt, like Oh my God. I have never seen someone get so butthurt off of a "nah, I'm good" text message. I didn't, like, I wasn't rude, number one. I was very polite, number two. And it wasn't like I disrespected you. I just said, "Nah, I'm good." When I tell you, he got butthurt. He was like, "I hope you over there eating some fried chicken with your skinny self. You super bony," or something like that. And I'm like, LOL, are you mad right now? I'm like, you're definitely big mad. And then he was like, "Nah, not over a toothpick. I was just trying to get his, sucked. And because that's all toothpicks are good for." And I was like, oh my God. Now, my thing is, you tried to talk to me. And this is what I said to him. I was like, LOL, but you tried to talk to me and you was super hyped to, mess with me. But I'm a toothpick. That's crazy. And he was just like, what he said? He said some disrespectful stuff. Like, he just kept trying to comfort me because I just dubbed him. And he said, no one wants to mess with a tall ass girl that looked like a man. Now, do I look like a man? I don't think so. I think I look pretty decent. Like, I'm very attractive. I don't think I look like a man. I've never been told by any boy, dub or not, that I look like a man. And my thing is, let's go back to what you just said 2 messages ago. You was trying to get some head. Why do you want head from a girl that looks like a man? I'll wait. Like, that makes no sense. Why are you pulling up and trying to talk to a girl that looks like a man? I'm questioning you now. What's up with your sexuality? You want some weird, What's up with you, shorty? Cause you out here being suspect. I look like a man while you talking to me. I don't understand. Then he tried to play me and said, I don't have no butt. I'm bony. White girls got more butt than me. Which is whatever. My butt is not on no damn Nicki Minaj type time. But I don't have no pancake booty. So you're just really big mad. Once again, if all these things are wrong with me, why are you texting my phone? Why did you even approach me? I don't get it. I was confused as shit. So I sent him this message and I was cracking up, like literally laying in my bed crying, laughing, because it was so funny to me, because like I wasn't even offended, because I'm like, I know I'm cute. Ain't no like corny dude about to try to comfort me, because he big mad because I don't want to talk to him. So I said, that's really crazy, LOL, you're dismissed. Like, I'm definitely not. And he tried to call me ghetto. I was like, a ghetto hoe. I was like, I'm definitely not ghetto, never a hoe, but you're dismissed. LOL, big mad for no reason. Take your illiterate foreigner ass on. I was not playing. Like, learn how to speak English. Like, and when, like, if you could see the messages that he was sending me, I was sitting there like, but I'm ghetto, I'm illiterate, I'm a hoe. But who's hitting up who? I didn't hit you up. I didn't come up to you. Like, whatever. Moral of the story, he got blocked. Like, moral of the story, don't ever comfort me. Because I will come back for you. Especially if you try to talk to me. Do not try to play me. Because you playing yourself. That's it. Don't ever play me because you played yourself. Because you tried to talk to me. 9 times out of 10, in most situations, you approached me. I did not approach you. So don't do that. Don't do that. Just take the L and keep it pushing. Take your L and keep it pushing. Because it's okay. And we take L's. We take L's. But you're not going to try to play me. That's what you're not going to do. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Sorry for all the pausing because the flies and stuff were coming in the room. But it's like really nice outside, so I wanted to open my window and let the air flow in. Shouldn't have probably did that. But I really hope you enjoyed the story time. And let me know if you want to see more stuff like this because I have plenty of stories to tell. Oh my God, it's another fly. I'm about to scream. Get out. Okay, y'all saw it that time. So, yeah, y'all know I'm not tripping. But, let me know if you guys like this story time stuff. I'm willing to do more because it's funny to me. And I have really great stories. But, yeah. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Please. Tell your friends. Tell everyone you know. Like, comment, subscribe. Woo. Follow me on all my social media. Instagram, Amber Celia _ one underscore. Amber _ Celia is my Twitter. Amber with a 3 for the E. _ Celia is my Snap. But yeah. Follow me. Snapchat, please let me know that you're a subscriber. Like, message me, boop boop boop, I'm a subscriber, and I'll follow you back. Yeah, I hope you all are having a blessed summer. I'm enjoying my summer. It's about to get crazy, so be on the lookout for some vlogs and some other videos. So yeah, once again, be on the lookout for a video from my team. We're going to be doing the things that guys do that girls hate video, and I might be doing another video with a couple of my teammates, the process of lies. The video is probably gonna be really funny, so, or I might even do it by myself. I haven't decided yet, but I'm just rambling. So anyway, see you guys soon.